Welcome to Big Braids in Crypto. I'm your host, Mr. Big Braids, coming to you live from a reservation somewhere. Doing an update on some random coins tonight since we're, rolling into some bearish scenario action from what the sounds of it. So we're just going to take a look at it. So along with that, I cannot find any rolling papers anyplace. I get them all the time. I never know where I end up with them. I know a lot of you probably have the same problem, and the worst problem for me is going in and actually getting them. It's like totally horrible. You go up to the register, like I need 5 packs of rolling papers, and and then everybody looks at you all crazy, and it's like, man, it's like it'd be nice if I could just get a pack of like 1,000, like 1,000 pack. That way, it just it beats that whole purpose. I don't know why I feel bad getting rolling papers, but it's just I have no idea why that even bothers me, but it'd be nice and convenient if I could find one that actually has like 1,000. That way I don't have to worry about them for a while. So, uh, yeah, take a look at BTC. Everybody's got this head and shoulders scenario planned out. That's what's in the talks around the Tubi space and the Twitter space and whatever space you want to be in, the crypto space. So we're right here. We got this support at 45073. Definitely looking at definitely got a bearish butterfly scenario setting up. Came through support here, and definitely got some lower targets put in. I got 39,000 put in there. Definitely, there's talks on other investments brokerage people that are actually throwing some stuff out. Some analysts saying 10,000. So we'll put that on there just because with the just the way looking at a head and shoulders scenario, they do dip pretty good. A lot of people are definitely probably showing some panic and concern. I'm riding this thing out. Like I said, everything's got 3 months, and I'm looking at it as opportunity. If it does dip down to 10,000, my main concern is what am I going to buy and fast, because the sale prices are already hitting everywhere, and you always got to remember that these are this is not financial advice. These are views and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. So, taking a look at some of the sales, we got XLM 25 cents. Now that is that is an amazing price, and it's holding steady. Right here I thought it was just like a fluke. I was like, wow, we got 25, and then I was like, oh, man, it's gone, and then here we go, steady chance at 25, possibly even 20 cents. Possibly even 15 cents. Now, is that a sale? That is the sale of the lifetime. Everybody keeps saying that. I'm waiting for this sale. I'm waiting for the sale, and they're like, the sale's done passed. Well, we weren't out of the woods at that point yet. So definitely glad that I get some time to accumulate, because I know a lot of you whales out there and stuff can buy like constantly, but a lot of us out here that are accumulating over time, every 10 days and stuff like that. The more time that we got, man, that's better for us. So I'm definitely excited because I definitely waiting for. I'm patient. All my coins got 3 months. I've said that many times. So yeah, XLM 25 cents. Let's take a look at some other stuff here. What do we got? Jasmine. Jasmine's down to 0.0847. We definitely lost support at 1023 at the 786. I definitely got this 0.05 on the table as far as making any some consolidation, next move up, with BTC being so dippy. How low can you go? I mean, that's what we're looking at as far as Jasmine. Where's the floor at? I know everybody's searching around for it. Just finding some fibs after this point, after the 786. That's why I'm just. We definitely just got to run scenarios and look through it until we start making our next moves up. Because basically, we'll be having to do some reverse fibs to, find some fibs, and it's just easier just to basically just follow it down and keep the big the main fib lines up, and once they start getting pretty close to the lower 786 and the 618s, and closer to the bottom of where the entry price is, that's we definitely got to keep an eye on those. So as far as relaunch, like Jasmine's, a lot of people jumped in at 9 and came back around, and it's back at 9 again. So and this was back at the 786. It is pulling through. So we definitely got to keep an eye on Jasmine. Point 0.5 is on the table as far as Jasmine, and if it dips, if BTC decides to do a dive, then the price is going to go lower. So definitely keep an eye on that. We got Sandbox here, looking like it's setting up with the same scenario. We did put some lower numbers out there as well. I'm looking for $3 and possibly even 2. So those but definitely looking for some accumulation on some awesome projects, because the sale prices, once they go retail, it's just going to be so expensive to try to get into them then. So I'm definitely shopping around everywhere. Everybody's just, looking around. I had some questions about Coval. Everybody's like, "How come you didn't get into Coval?" I was like, "Well, I wasn't in it already, so I didn't need to be in it when it's just right here on." I mean, we didn't know what it was due. I like to at least catch it on the follow up. If something's already launching right here, I'll take a look at the project, and if it's it does its 30% correction, holds good for on the 786. I start, getting some good information on a project, what it's doing. If it's, doing something well, then at that point, then I start figuring on, looking at a good price at entry, because, definitely I won't be getting it at that lower price, but if it is a good project, I'll definitely get a lower price, as low as I can get it possibly, for that next move up. And then I'm not losing out on this here. If I buy in here and then we just have this big drop, and I have to accumulate down here, and then you know by this point, I'm just now finding out information about this project and where it's going to go. So hopefully by then I'd get some good information and hope for it to get back up there. So those are some things that I don't like to play around with. So if I can, wait for a project to come back down to the lowest possible price I can get in on it, and it's an awesome project, I'll definitely get in on it and start accumulating at that point on the next moves up. So Coval is at 11. Definitely, I had somebody ask me, they're like, "Wait, what price are you looking for in Coval?" I was like, probably a microfib, probably 0.08. So definitely right around there for some good accumulation. As far as myself jumping in there, 11 cents is still, it just doesn't have the, the track record to go by to see where we're going with that. So, but then that's Coval. What else we got here? MCO2. MCO2 is I had some decent moves up to $24, and it's just been basically consolidating sideways. So let me get this pumped up. So it did start hitting those lower points that we had put in. Definitely looking for, if it's 1162. If we do get some dips down with BTC, definitely looking at 1032 at a low point. But we definitely got to get back up and over 1476 to be back on track. So those are some points to look for on MCO2. Reminder, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you should always do what's right for you. Spell. I hear a lot of spell coming out here. Spells actually, I mean, it sounds cool. I'd probably get in some of it if it's, sounds like it's got a lot of coins, though. It is coming down to the 786. This is one coin that from the setup, it still hasn't broken down under the 786. If it does with some pullback from BTC, then definitely look at some lower numbers. But 0.10 is the either looking for the bounce back up, or if the support goes, then there's not really very many places it can go except for 0.0072. So I'm sure there's a micro fib in there someplace. as far as right, just by looking at it, probably at 0.009. So keep an eye on that. Mana, let's take a look at Mana. Setting up with the scenario, with the bearish butterfly scenario again, but it did just come under the 786 at 312. Got price action at 287 and 281, 271 on the way down. So uh, as far as how low it can go, definitely got to keep an eye on this, but it's probably definitely going to come down and check this at 281. So keep an eye on those for as far as price action for Mana. We definitely got to get up to around 423 to have things start turning around to the upside, or even some sideways action would be good. Let's take a look at, let's see, we had IOTA. It's at 13 cents. We did hit some sales on the way down. I'm looking for a 0.07. Let's see, Gala. It's at 48. Hit all the low points. Definitely got to put some put 39 on the table. Even 25 if it dips even further, if BTC does affect it. So definitely putting these on the table. Keep an eye on those. Break to the upside. Definitely have to get over this 786 for some decent support at 0.58. So once we get over 0.58, we can start for some consolidation. Next move up. Keep an eye on that. Let's see what else we're looking at here. Everybody in NKN. Let's take a look at NKN. NKN's filling at 2. It did get rejected pretty good at that 786, so 19 cents is on the table. I'm looking at 19 cents. Oh, that's going to be some good accumulation. I'm looking forward to that. And after that, how low can it go? Can it go for 19 cents would be awesome. I'm definitely keeping my eye on NKN. FET, for everybody that's in FET. Looks like we did do a video on that. We did hit it, that low point that we had put in. Definitely looking for, if that support does go 0.06 on Fed as well. And I mean, can they go that low? Definitely, if we do get some BTC dip. So let's keep an eye on that. Let's see who we got. Another person who likes Band. Where's Band at? For all the Band. Band is at 466. Came down from it did come through the 786 at 528. It looks like it it basically had the creepy crawlies up there, and then we did put 419 on the table, so it looks like it's definitely probably going to go down and check that. Definitely going to put 287 on the table as well. As far as getting back up to the upside, we have to definitely come up over 632 for that, get some support there, and then that next move up. So we'll keep an eye on that as well. But yeah, we'll just we definitely got to take a look at Hero. Hero's coming in at a pretty awesome sale too. They had a good push to around 25, 26 cents. And we rode that sucker all the way up there, and we're still holding at 40. That's decent. 30 decent correction all the way down to 14 cents, and definitely looking at this 786 line here at 1248. So looking for a bounce, and then possibly some consolidation and next move up. A lot of these metaverse coins are doing so awesome, so I'm definitely keeping my eye out for them, and any new coins that are coming out. Let's see, Meta Hero, and then I'm looking for Meta Racer. I know that one's been coming out, kind of talking about that one. So a lot of that stuff's doing pretty well, so I'm keeping an eye out for those ones. Let's see here now. Scales at 18 cents, Keeps at 58 cents. WCFG 102. So these are all, Farm $85. I mean, wow. I mean, that's some awesome sales. Link is at 1772. Q&T 171. I mean, it's just amazing. I just, it's awesome to see a lot of good prices and some awesome opportunities on some really good projects. So I'm very excited. We'll do a follow up video and we'll go back to the regular pages tomorrow. It's just been one of those days where we just had everybody's got a it's had a pretty good drop. So I'll definitely grab some rolling papers tomorrow. So and then we'll go back to the rent to the single broadcast shows. So I apologize for last night. The videos did load, and then we had a power outage. I didn't even think to check it. So when I was loading the ASM video earlier, I just now seen that the videos from yesterday didn't even load, and it totally sucks. So I apologize to all the viewers for that. I did not forget about you, and the videos were there. So yes, definitely, if the videos aren't there, something drastic had to have happened. So I couldn't believe it myself. I was like, okay, well, I got the videos loading. I'm off the bed and got up and headed and did my normal thing. And I was like, okay, well, doing my normal thing, get these videos going, and went to post it, and I seen that they weren't even up. Oh, I felt so bad. So I apologize that to all my loyal and faithful community out there. I did not forget about you. Mr. Big Braids was totally on track, and we was here. And so yeah, we'll definitely see you guys tomorrow. And the only day off I have during this whole thing is on Sunday evenings. So Sunday evenings, I at least need that little bit of time to just catch up on a good movie or a good football game. So, yeah, until tomorrow. Mr. Big Braid signing out, and you always got to remember this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. Have a good evening, folks, and Mr. Big Braid signing out.